everyone, this is Lisa from Life in Layouts, and today I just wanted to bring you a video in regards to my embellishment book. I have been getting a couple of questions about my embellishment book. I got this idea from Janet at RTS Scrapbooking, so this is not my idea by any means. She was the one that came up with it. I did do it a little bit differently than she did, and so that's the questions that I've been getting. I actually started out with one of these binders, maybe 2-inch binders. I got these on clearance right after school started, so it's definitely a good time if this is something that you want to invest in, to wait for the clearance time at right after school starts, because I think these binders were normally like $5 and I got them for $1.50. And then the same thing with the page protectors. I like cleared out their page protectors because they were like 80 cents or something like that. It was crazy ridiculous. So let me show you. I started out with one. I did go ahead and buy 3 binders right away because that's what they had, and I wanted them, I knew that I would grow into it. So that's the 3 that I have. This one here is what I like to call my neutral binder. So all I used was page protectors, and these are real cheap, thin page protectors, definitely not page protectors that you would use in scrapbooking. And then I just have a piece of white cardstock. Again, the real thin white cardstock from Michael's and Hobby Lobby. I think you can get them anywhere, really. I think I actually picked this up at Tuesday morning because they happen to have a pack, which they never have white cardstock at the pack, but I think they just happen to have one when I picked it up. So, and then what I've done is I have added all of my embellishments to the page protectors. So this here, let me see, take off one. What I did was I just added, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, but this is just this isn't a sticker, actually. It's a the word just slipped my mind. A cut apart, and all I did was I put a little bit of ATG right there in 3 spots, so you can see that, and then it sticks down easily. This is a really delicate, thin chipboard, not chipboard, pattern paper cardstock. And so just being careful taking that off. Things like this here, take this apart, I have they just peel off real easy, sticking directly to the page protector. And then there's things like this piece here that it was already on this clear backing, so I was like, I'm not going to take all of these off of the clear backing, so I just put a little bit of adhesive on the back, just one strip of ATG, and stuck that down, since all the colors were in that neutral family. Now, using this technique, there are times that it does damage. Here's one where I have damaged the page protector, taking a sticker off. I don't even remember which sticker it was. So there's also times when if you use, let's see if this will work. Yeah, like this one here, it's going to be difficult to take off as well, because of course this side's going to work, but you can hear it pulling at the sticker in the page protector itself. So it's a good method. I enjoy the method. I like it because it is easy for me to find. All of mine are by color, so I'm just going to go through it. You can see here where I did let me pull it for you guys, where I've done some damage to the page protector by pulling it up. And I also did start saving my backing. So this was just like a sticker sheet backing, and I used some adhesive and stuck that right down, and then I've stuck some stickers to the that adhesive sheet, so that hopefully will prevent some of this tearing. So some of them come right off. I feel like the thicker they are, like chipboard pieces, they come right off and stick back on. The thinner they are, they don't really stick very well. But there's been a couple times where I've just put in just that piece there. So here's all my like whites and golds and yellows, and then browns. Here's another one where I actually have 2 sticker sheets that are exactly the same. So I went ahead and stuck them down, but then I also put a staple in to kind of keep them together, and that way I, you know, have those, you know, I know that there's 2 there. So, and here's a 12 by 12 where I've just got, it's not really, you know, those stickers are never really truly 12 by 12, so I just went at an angle on that one. Yeah, if it was something that there was a whole sheet of one color, I just stuck the entire piece down with one adhesive instead of trying to take off all of those little hearts and putting them on. I felt like that was kind of a waste of time there. So this is my neutral binder. Has whites, golds, grays, blacks, browns, things like that. And then this one here is my color binder, and it has all of the you know, different colors in it. And again, I'm using, if they are die cut pieces, I just use 1 strip of ATG, just simply because I was lazy and didn't want to go buy anything. I know Janet at RTS Scrapbooking uses those little tiny squares. That is way too much work and just not something worth doing. So there have been times, let me see if I can find anything, where I have pulled off and separated the sticker. I usually tend to take it off, the backing off, but what ends up happening is the sticker piece stays, and of course I'm not going to be able to find any of them right now. Oh, here's one. You can see here that this, and I'm just not even going to care about trying to get it off because I tried and it didn't. So I just stuck another, actually you can see it better there. I had this, this is actually not even an embellishment or anything, it's a piece of patterned paper, but I really like the grid lines in that, so, and it works with my green, so I just stuck it right in there. So it's one of those that, you know, I paid, it was less than $1. I really think it was like 80 cents, but less than $1 for 25, 10, I think it was 10, probably 10. So I'm not too worried about if it gets messed up, it's messed up. It is what it is. It's not something that I'm really stressing about. So, and here's another one where you can see that the sticker was left on there. So I am trying out that sticker sheet, just saving them. So what I do is anytime that I get a sticker sheet, which I actually have this one here. So let's see where I can put some stuff. Let's go back to the greens. So here I have this word explore in the green circle, so I would just, let's see, just take them right off the sticker sheet and then stick them right down. Just like that. So, you know, it's, let's see what else we got here. This is another one. These are ones that I've started to work on. I just haven't gotten around to do them. Now, I use these for stickers that I get from Tuesday Morning that don't really come in a collection. Let's see, I'm trying to see if I can find any more. Oh, here's one. I pulled this sticker sheet, or yeah, sticker embellishments sheet that I got from Tuesday Morning. Here's another one that I haven't put in there yet, where it's not really theme specific or goes with anything. So like, so I have this ephemera pack under the C ephemera pack, and I just purchased from Tuesday Morning, actually yesterday I think, the 12 by 12 to go with this. I don't know why I had this. I had this, but I didn't have the paper rack. It was weird. So I wouldn't put this in my binder because this all coordinates together. And so what I would do is I would use this up, and then once there was only maybe, you know, 2 or 3, just a couple pieces left, like I'm done with the paper, I'm done with all of this, then I may put this in here in the binder book. But you know, the things that are, it's more like this stuff here. Like I don't have Pink Paisley Wild Child, but I really like these stickers because this one says like Best Bud and the word nice. So I thought this was I really like that dog with the glasses on. So I really like that sticker sheet, and I knew that I wasn't going to get Wild Child. Here's another one from Chanel. I knew that I wasn't going to get these paper pads, but I like these stickers, so I'll go through and stick them into my embellishment book. So, and I just stick them right down there. And then this is what I was talking about. So if you were to, once you're done with this, peel this off, you want to save these pieces here because that's what I've started to put in my book. Let's see if I can find any. I have this one here, the clear plastic piece, but I also have, and of course, you know, when you look for stuff, you can never find it, right? That's the way it works. I know I just added one, and you guys will have to excuse my talking. It's really late here, and I already have, so I got Invisalign retainers, or Invisalign braces. I guess it's been 3 years now. And so, oh, here's the sheet that I was talking about. So I knew I had one. So this is similar to this, where I had just cut it apart and was using that to stick the stickers on. So you can use that. Oh, here's another one. Little smaller pieces that I pulled stickers off of. So anyways, back to my Invisalign. I had those. I wore it for like 2 years, and now I wear Invisalign retainers to bed every night. So I had already put these in, and then I was like, oh, let me see if I can get a video up really quick. So that's where I am. So I have my neutrals book, my colorful book, and then I have this book here, which is, so it starts out with birthday stuff, so it's very colorful birthday, so I can, if I need a birthday sticker, I can come right here to this. So I've got a couple birthday things. And then this one is a travel, which I don't have a whole lot of. I have more on this page, so like road trip and travel, more travel stuff here. Again, more travel stuff. These are some that I didn't want to separate these. This says stuff like dad joke and serious daditude, world's greatest dad, and some other things here about dad and little brothers. I felt like that was just kind of leave it all together, because I knew that if I wanted something to say dad, I could come right there. And then I have some dinosaur stuff and some rainbows. This doctor sheet, which I think is super cute. I have no use for it yet, but I'm sure I will in the future. And then this is where my like wood veneer stickers are. So I come here to get my like wood veneer. And this one here was just a full sheet of wood veneer. I think I got this Tuesday morning. So I just stuck that on right on the backing, just stuck the backing on and right to the page there. And again, another one here, more wood veneer. And then these are stickers that are just oddball stickers that I've gotten. So this is like food stuff. I've got cereal party and sunny side up, so like food. This is again food. It's more kitchen related food. That's why it's on a different page. So things about the kitchen. And then this is Imagine That sticker sheet. I got a kit that included the sticker sheet. It was one of the Scrapbook Generations kits, and so I didn't end up using all the stickers, so I stuck all of them together because I knew that was something that I would, you know, I could pull these out and use them together because all the colors matched. And then my summer stuff, so some things that like I pulled these tags here. It has, you know, they are all different colors, and I could have put one in each color, but I was like, you know what, I will probably use those together, so I just stuck it in there just like it was. And Janet will tell you this in her video as well, and I will link hers below, that this is your book, so that's the most important thing. If you look at something, even if you're looking at my book and you're like, well, you know, I definitely would have put that in the blue stuff. It's your book, you do what works for you. That's the most important thing. This is what works for me, and so this is the way that I like to do it, so this is what I have. But if this doesn't work for you, you go do what you think will work for you, because that's the most important thing. So I pulled this out on almost every layout that I have. I pull it out and see what I can do, and it just works really well for me. So the very last thing here is I have these stickers, which I don't know if I'll ever use, but I had this one sticker sheet that had like all of the holidays. So this says Happy New Year, and then Valentine's Day, St. Patrick's Day, Easter, Independence Day, Halloween, Thanksgiving, I think Christmas. And then I have some florals back here. And then I have all of the states. I don't even know where that sticker sheet came from, but all the states there. So some of these don't have anything on it, and I don't know that I will ever put anything there, but I had it and I was like, oh, I'll just have a, a page for it. If I use it, if I don't, it doesn't really matter. I used to have a big stack of extra page protectors, but I have gone through all of them, so I will definitely be purchasing some more this time, at the when they go on clearance right after the school section. So that's my book. I know that I have talked about it on several times, and I'm sure that you guys see the videos. If you're not doing videos, you don't have to do it the way that I do it, but I always pull out a wax sheet of paper, and I also got this idea from Janet from RTS Scrapbooking, and then whatever layout that I'm working on, I will just go through here, pull out the stickers or the embellishments that I think will work, and I'll put it on the wax paper. And the reason I do it, the main reason that I do it, is because I don't want you guys to watch me flip through this, because sometimes it can take a while to go through it and try to find everything that I want. And so that's why I do it. But so you can pull directly from your book, or you can put it on a sheet of wax paper. This is actually the layout that I just finished doing, that will be coming up soon, was the only piece that I had left. Everything else made it on the layout. So don't be afraid to put all of your embellishments. Right now, I'm sorry, my desk is a hot mess right now. I have, if you follow my channel at all, you know that I am currently in the process of moving and getting settled in. So there are just tons of things on my desk right now that need to be put away. But I do have, like, these are brads, but I will hardly ever use them as brads, so I'm actually they're on my desk I'm going to cut the brad piece off and then put a little glue dot and stick it in my book as well. So it doesn't have to be flat things, it doesn't have to be stickers. Like, these are actual pattern paper that was like a part of the cut-aparts that I figured I'd be able to use, and so that's why they're sitting on my desk to be put in the book. So so I have those. I have let's see what else is on my desk that needs to be put away. These are a couple other those called flare badges or flares. I will stick on there. Let's see. These will actually end up in, I have is that book? Hold on one second. Oh, there it is. So I actually made a separate book for myself. Well, they're all for me. Actually, I made another book for myself. That's so silly. I made another book for my Disney stuff. So this has all my Disney stickers in it. And when I say Disney, so all of my Disney is the Say Cheese collection. So this is all of the Say Cheese collection. And I think it was actually during the National Scrapbook Day, one of the challenges was to make some embellishment pieces. So that was these 3 pieces here that I ended up making. So this little guy, and all I did was, this is actually, you can tell, scrap pieces of paper and branding strips on the back, and I just made it so that it'd be ready. And then this is a chipboard piece with a little, and so I'm just going to, and I'll do it right now, just put a little bit of adhesive and stick it down. So you can see it's not, I'm not putting enough down that I would normally put for like in my albums, because I do want them to come up. So just like one little strip and stick them down. So if you enjoy making embellishments, this was part of a challenge, that's why I did that. So if you enjoy making embellishments and putting them all together so that you can have them later, you can do that as well and stick those in there. Oh, this is actually, I can put this in there too. I purchased in the Say Cheese 4, there is a stamp and die, get this to focus for you guys, a stamp and a die piece that does this one. There's a couple of them in there, and it also does the word smile. So you can stamp it and then use your die to cut it out. And so I was testing those out to see what it would look like. So I'm just going to stick those right in here. And then for this one, it's really small, so I'm just going to put, or like really fragile pieces. So you can see that I kind of took my ATG, and again, like if you have other, this is a good way to like use up your miscellaneous glue, I guess, so that, you know, if you have, you know, we all have glue that we're not 100%, you know, we don't like anymore. I'm sure I have a bottle of lots of glue somewhere, so I could use that as well. But I actually recently I had some issues with the Tape Depot, which is where I always buy tape. It was saying that the website wasn't working, and it wouldn't let me use this coupon I had a coupon for 30% off, and that's where I buy my tape, and I buy my tape in bulk. For the case, I buy a case of it from the Tape Depot, and it just wouldn't let me work. So they, not only did they give me, they had to like put the order in for me because I couldn't do it online. It kept just saying that it was, and I wasn't the only one either. So they ended up giving me, I had a 30% off coupon, and they ended up giving me free shipping because of the hassle. And so, you know, when I buy the adhesive, it's 144 rolls. So I'm getting, you know, I have my adhesive that's gonna last me, it usually lasts me about a year. So that's where, what adhesive I use. But I'm sure that you guys all have adhesive that you maybe don't enjoy using anymore, so you can use that. You know, whatever you feel will work for you is what, you know, it's your book, you do what works for you, and that's the most important thing. So I just wanted to get on here, guys, and show you this, give you a little detail in regards to how I do my embellishment book, like Janet from RTS Scrapbooking. So I will definitely link her below for you guys so that you can check her original inspiration out, because she is the person who I got my inspiration from, and I just tweaked it to make it work for me. And so I hope that you watch Janet's video, take her idea, take my idea, and figure out what works for you, because that's what's most important, is that it works for you, because that's, at the end of the day, what's make our jobs, and I say that very loosely, but makes our scrapbooking more enjoyable if you have something that works for you. So if this doesn't work for you, if you would rather keep things more with collections, then, you know, you do that as well. It's, you know, what, like I said, whatever works for you. Okay, so now I'm rambling on, and so I will let you guys go. Thanks everyone for watching, and I hope that I've inspired you today, and I hope that you guys have a very, very scrappy day.